Hi, it's Debbie, and I'm back for a final flip of my book number 3, my journal number 3. It has been a long time since I've recorded a video, and I always feel weird again when I get it all set up and get started, so I feel all like fumbly. So excuse me if that's the case. I finally, if you saw my last video, which took us up almost to the end of this book, I did not have it covered. I finally have it covered now. I put duct tape, whatever you call it, decorated duct tape, I don't know what it's called, over the cover, and then I had this background and I had this sticker and I just stamped in that. And then on the spine, if you can see that, I have written the dates that it covers. The journal that I happen to use comes with these great, let me see if I've got the right one. In the back of the journal, it comes with these little great tags, so I use those to decorate the spine so that they'll be in order and all that kind of good junk. Anyway, so I'm going to just continue on. This is where we left off last time. Hopefully I'm in frame here. And this was May 15th and 16th. And by the way, this is from last year. For those of you that don't know, I started back at the beginning of my journals. So that's not this past May, but the one before. So if it doesn't look familiar to you, for those of you that are in the fauxbonichi group, that's why. Anyway, so here is May 17th and May 18th. I just stickers and did some coloring and some washi. It's been a long time since I looked through this. I think, oh yeah, I was getting ready to go to the beach with my friend Tina. So I put a map of, this is here Atlanta and where we were going in Panama City Beach, Florida. It's about a 6-hour drive according to Google Maps. It takes me about 7 hours. But in any case, that was our little map, and I had my to-do list here, and I actually had a little yellow sticky note at work that I was writing down the last minute things I needed to do, and I just stuck that in my journal as well. And then this is our first full day there, I believe, yes. And it was rainy, gray clouds, but that's okay. We basically just sat out on the patio, which looks over the ocean, and talked about a whole bunch of stuff, and really just had a nice conversation. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words again. And here's a picture of my beautiful friend Tina, who let me put this in my journal. And then I had made I did make a little pocket out of it. So I took this. This was just some more writing. I didn't have enough room to journal everything. This came out of a brochure, and I just attached that to the top of this card and then just stuck it in here and kind of put the little look there so you would know to look inside this pocket, if anybody does. But in any case, then this was also a 5 on Friday, and I haven't looked at this in so long I'm not even going to try to do it, but I used this journal card and had these little flip-flops, and I put on here flip up so you would know to flip that up. And then here's some other things that were about the 5 on Friday. This was, I think, something you had laying on the table or something. And then I had this last little, oh, there's the actual things. Unloved washi, can't find a use for it sticker, items that never fit on the page, ready for the trash, random item from my desk. Wow, that's so fun. I just realized I think that all those are just things that you would normally not use. So anyway, there is that. And then on this page here, I had already made my plans for this vacation, and it was my youngest grandson's birthday, 4th birthday. So I went ahead and made a birthday page for him, which was the same day as our first day there. And so I just put his pictures from the party, which I missed, and I was so sad about that, but we went out the night before we left and gave him his presents and did the whole happy birthday thing. So there's that. And then here's just some more pages. My friend Tina helped me stamp out these the beach banner that I put at the top. and picture of us. And then these are just some things that came out of ads in the condo lobby or whatever you want to call it. And then here's another little flip up, top 5 reasons I love the beach. And I added some little stickers here and there. And, whoops, sorry. And then here's another set of pictures. I collaged these. There's a Walmart not too far away from where we stay. So basically I just take however many pictures I want, and because it's just too hard to fit them all in, I do like a Walmart actually has their own collage page, or you can use like Pick Stitch. And then I'll just print them all or have them printed at Walmart and go over there. Sometimes I can go over 3 or 4 times while I'm there and just pick up pictures. Because it's so easy to upload them to walmart.com and then have them printed and go pick them up. So anyway, and that was some more pictures on the back, and then just some journaling about our time. More beach stuff. A lot of this came from ads. A lot of the other stuff came from Happy Mail. And then here was our last day here, saying goodbye to the beach, and I had this great flip-flop stamp. I used that. I drew these little bubbly looking things, I guess kind of to look like sand, and then this is a little $10 stamp. And then this was all about, you know, being home, and had some Happy Mail when I got home. It was so nice. And then all of this is just about catching up at work. I had these great banners right here. Somebody, the person that sent me this Happy Mail, had stamped these banners, and this got me started using banners for dates. And I really loved the way that looked with the different sizes of banners. And then this was, I'm not going to go into all of it, but we used to have this raft race here every year back in the 70s, and it was the anniversary of it. And there was an article in the newspaper, so I had clipped that out. That just talked a lot about how that came about, stuff that I actually didn't even know about it at the time. I only went one time, and that was plenty enough for me. But anyway, I journaled about all of that. This is a picture of people rafting down our Chattahoochee River. And then for some reason, I think I was just kind of getting nostalgic, and I went and dug out some pictures from when I was about 17, 18 years old, pictures of my room, and that's me sitting in the yard with the dog, if you can see that. So anyway, I was just feeling kind of nostalgic, so I went and got all this stuff to make me a little retro page. And then this is, I think, our Memorial Day celebration. I think it's actually before the holiday, but in any case, there's another collage pic I made, and then some more with the family and the kids. Lots of flip-floppy stuff. Love this page right here. Love this idea. I got this from somewhere else. Can't remember where, I couldn't tell you. But you take your page, and then you cut it halfway down, if you can see that, so that it flips down, and then you tape it, washi it, glue it, whatever, to the page behind. And so it gives you this big pocket to put right here, which I printed. I had more photos. My son, he's so smart. He brought this plastic sheet, and put it like in a baseball diamond setup. And it was basically, and then wet it with soap. So it was like soapy, I forgot what we called it, soapy kickball or something. But anyway, this is all of them enjoying that fun day. So it was really fun. And so I like that little pocket. Made lots of room and gave me more room for journaling. This is something I colored from a coloring book and cut out. These are some, this says, I think this was the actual, no, this was not the actual holiday, but it says, this is what happens when I stay home all day. I do online shopping. So I got onto eBay and bought some old CDs that I used to have albums, but if y'all remember what albums are, or cassettes, and then I just purchased them as CDs since I no longer had the old ones. And then this is the Memorial Day holiday. Like I said, we had already celebrated the day before, so I just wanted to do a Memorial Day page anyway. And this right here, if you can see, is actually the Home Depot right down the street from us. It was a beautiful display, and I had stopped in traffic, and well, fortunately the light was red, and took this picture. And then when I got home, I looked it up and found out that the manager of this store is actually a veteran, and he does that every year. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then here's my last page for May. I did a listers, things I accomplished in May, which I got quite a bit done. Another one of these little coloring watercolor cards, if you've seen those in some of my prayer videos. And then to finish up these last 2 pages, I actually wrote a story about how I came to be in the fauxbonichi journalist group, or actually just even came to be in art at all, because I've never really been, although I love art, I've just never considered myself creative or able to do it. And so this is just the story of how I came across Pinterest and was looking for wall decor for my new house, and came across this little mixed media page, and I thought, wow, that's so cool. And you just kind of throw things together, and it doesn't really matter if it makes sense or whatever. And so from there I went to other things, and eventually I came around to the fauxbonichi journalist group. And then this is when my son and his wife and 2 kids lived with me. This is how our dining room table looked. My dining room table looked. It's like a 8 people table, and it was nothing but art from end to end. And the 5 of us would eat in the kitchen in this little cafe table that's meant for 2 people, and the 5 of us would squish around it and eat there so that we could keep our art table all the time. And then this is a picture of when I did the iCAD. If you don't know what that is, look that up online. That's really cool also. And then this is what I had put on the inside back cover. Oh, and then I also put this on the inside front cover. So, and that is it on this journal. So that's number 3 down. I really appreciate you taking the time to look at this with me. If you have any questions, or there's anything you want more explanation about, or anything at all, just some comments, I appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I appreciate you taking the time today. Thank you.